What's going on, y'all? It's Flacco here at the GoPowerSports headquarters. We're here in research and development. Today I have the infamous Doodlebug built by Mason and the Minibike Misfits. Just recently won by ours truly, Bernie the Mac. And today we're gonna be giving this Doodlebug a facelift. So let's get into it. All right, y'all, so first thing first, we're gonna get to tearing this thing down. Luckily for me, I got assistance today. So I wanna introduce my boy Minibike Marcus. Once we get it all tore down, we're gonna go over our parts list. What's up, my boy? All right, y'all, so as you can see, we got the Doodlebug all tore down here. Got a couple new GoPowerSports parts here I want to introduce y'all to. So first and foremost, I'm sure y'all know about this one. We got the infamous 10-inch wheel, billet aluminum. We're gonna be slapping that up front. Y'all stay tuned. We have these billet tree clamps coming. We caught a lot of backlash about the previous slam Doodlebug that we did, the yellow one, because the whole plate situation, you gotta buy another kit to get the third plate to slam it, or you can throw all that out the door, because with this new kit, it'll be fully adjustable with the shocks that come with it. So you'll actually be able to lower up and down the front end of it with the new riser. Next, we're also gonna be extending the bike a little bit, make it a little bit less wheelie prone from Bernie. Bernie trying to keep his front wheel on the ground, y'all. So we're gonna use our Doodlebug stretch tabs, not nothing too crazy, but a nice little aesthetic stretch. Not to mention, we're gonna be adding the Doodlebug gussets, upper and lower, as you can see there. These things look super cool, but not only do they look cool, they actually help with the rigidity of your bike. They stop all of that frame flexing. Anybody who's been mini biking for a while, they know Doodlebugs and CT100s, things of those natures, they tend to twist when you make a lot of engine power, underpower. As far as the foot pegs, we're gonna be adding our new Billet foot pegs, foldable. Bernie likes to go riding with his son, shout out to Zay. So we're gonna put Zay a fresh set of Billet pegs up front, and we're gonna put Bernie a fresh set in the back so everybody can be comfortable. Technically, it'll be a passenger set of pegs in a sense. So that's gonna be pretty cool. And the rubbers. So in the back, we're gonna be going from the V-tread 145/76 to the 1556 street tire. They're not gonna be getting muddy, no dirty, street ride. So we're gonna keep it street. We're gonna put the 15 in the back, and then the 10-inch tug tire is gonna complement the 10-inch billet aluminum wheel up front. And yeah, man, nice, clean, simple build, yet different at the same time. So let's get after it. All right, y'all, so here we are back at it. We already got the tour down taken care of, got the bike stripped down, kind of mapped out which way we're gonna go as far as direction, stretching it, slamming it, picking out the parts, all that good stuff. So today we're working on the rear end of the Doodlebug. We're gonna be knocking the paint off the back sections where we're gonna be doing the welding for the stretch tabs, tacking the stretch tabs on, and possibly getting those welded. I'm being super light. I don't want to get into the middle. I'm just trying to take the paint off. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. Clean wheels. I already mocked this up earlier today, but you can see I got all of that mocked up. Did the brake spaces as well. The brake spaces are 3/4 of an inch. So if any of y'all out there wondering and you're gonna jump into this project, roughly, could be roughly, because no two frames are the same, but your wheel spacers are gonna be roughly 1 3/16 inch each, and your brake caliper spacers, per the Doodlebug tabs and a Megamoto 212 rear caliper, your brake caliper spacer should be about 3/4 of an inch. And that's just kind of a reference to get you close. What you do is take what I just told y'all and cut your spacers a tad bit longer than that, check them, and just go back and reference and trim them. It's kind of a quick, little cheap, speakeasy way of doing it. And I just did that based off the spacing that I need. Because like I say, I took all of this, assembled everything, put it up against the bike, mocked it up, said, okay, this is roughly the measurements I need to get the spaces, you know what I mean? So now that we got all that good jazz mocked up, we're gonna butt it up against the old Doodle here, give it a couple tacks, take a step back, look at it with one eye, and weld it on up. So now that I got, my wheel is completely straight, up and down. I'm checking for a gap here. I want to make sure I don't have any gaps. As you can see, I slightly got a gap there. But on the other side, I'm fairly flush. So what that tells me I need to do, turn that a little bit. That'll set me flush there. And they kind of threw me off over here. So let's go back a little bit. So now I'm sitting up there flush. I got all my gaps filled. I know I have these tight, so I know they're not gonna pivot. Set that down. Get ready to tack it up. I'm gonna double check everything one more time. If you don't feel like you're not checking or measuring too much, you're probably not measuring or checking enough. You missed over something. And I'm gonna draw a reference. And even though I got reference lines, I'm still trying to stay on the line. That don't mean I just want to jump off the line. That just kind of help you give a spot to stay at. You know what I mean? When you do that, you know exactly where to go back to. I ain't got an eyeball anymore. And I remember I drew that line on the outside, so that's what I'm gonna play off of. Give it a tack. Then before I lay another tap, I'm just gonna check my gap one more time. Sitting flush there. Yes, sir. Oh yeah. Pretty straight too. I like that. All right. So we got it all tacked up. Actually, I believe I'm gonna go ahead and weld it up. So here we are. So now, I got the outsides welded up. I'm gonna let that cool a little bit before I pull the wheel out, just so it don't bow on me. Tack up the inside, and do the back end. It's pretty much. Hell yeah.
So this is a last minute decision, because look at this. This is not the prettiest.
Yeah.
What is this for? Is just a stabilizer? Or?
If I'm not mistaken, it's got something to do with either the fender or the jack shafts. No. And it's not a Coleman, it's a Doodlebug, but Coleman has them too. But I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, it's gone. It's gone. Let's do it. Damn, that look way better, man. I'm glad you called. That was a good call, Bernie.
So where we at? What are we doing?
Man, we're back at the GoPowerSports R&D headquarters, and y'all can see we're working on this mean green machine of Bernie's, the Oodle Doodle. Today we here, I'm gonna get the front end off of it and get the back wheel off of it, so I can go ahead and get the gussets welded up fully. As y'all can see, I got those bad boys tacked in. I played sneaky on y'all. I came back here when y'all wasn't watching and got them tacked in, but it's all good.
So you got those brackets put in?
Yeah, I got the brackets put on. Put some nice little beads there. And y'all remember we already got the scratch tabs welded on, so today we're gonna get the back wheel out so I can get these gussets welded up, and hopefully next week, Carlos, me and Bernie on our way to you, dog. You know how we do it. That's all GPS. Y'all be on the lookout for these forks.
Yeah, from top to bottom, huh?
Yeah, from top to bottom. Y'all be on the lookout for these forks. certain way though, you take the sketchiness. Where I grinded it in, then I stopped before I get all the way through it because I don't want to get in there. I don't want to grind into this.
Right.
By me grinding that little piece into it, now that ring's able to
Flex a little.
flex and bend for me a little bit. It's a wrap, man.
It's a wrap.
Completely tore down, bare frame. Got the Gussets on, welded up. Got the Doodlebug tabs on, welded up. Got the OG wheel placement. Got those cleaned up because we're going to reuse them for a passenger peg. Got the OG brake caliper bracket deleted, cleaned up.
How's it looking?
What up?
What up?
You going to Carlos's today?
I think we're gonna do it later this week.
But our part done. Let Carlos do his magic. Get it back assembled. It's gonna be Minibike greatness.
Yeah.
Doodlebug love.
Dope.
Yeah. Yes, sir. It's a wrap.
Let's get it out of here.
Oh, just like the shopping cart go-to guy.
Yeah. Yeah, and the more experience you get, the faster it goes, the more money you can make on each one. You're not spending so much time on it.
Yep. So, got here this morning. Got the chain guard off. I mean, not chain guard. The stock tensioner. Got that cut off, cleaned up. Got all our parts. We're gonna pretty up right here. Fender. Most of this stuff gonna be black. Fender. That's gonna be our new GPS roller bracket, both on. Foot pegs, may or may not use these, but just in case, we're gonna go ahead and hit them up too. Get them black. Kickstand, gonna do that black. This, gonna put a fresh one, silver one on there. And the hub, and the billet wheel. We're gonna leave the wheel. Billet, shout out to my Impala guys.
Right.
We're gonna leave that billet, do the hub black. Everything else, we're gonna do Misfit Green. That's what we're gonna call it.
Misfit Green.
Misfit Green. Shout out to my Georgia boy. Shout out to Mason.
Hell yeah.
Yep. And so we headed to Carlos. Carlos, we on the way, dog.
All right, man. Where we at?
Man, we at the man, the myth, the legend. We at Carlos Inspired Racing Wheel Repair. Y'all see we bought the goods. We're gonna get Bernie hold it up, man. Drop it off. Gonna let Bernie pick out some colors. I know I kind of got an idea what he got in mind, but we're gonna let him do the finalization on it.
Nice.
See what Carlos got going. Yeah. I love this place. I want to Carlos here. Yeah, that's Carlos's.
That one with the money.
Bro.
Damn.
Bruh. Come on. Yeah.
What's up?
Primo.
¿Qué pasa, amigo?
Nada. Este Carlos?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Do you like the color?
Hell yeah. Fusion green ice. It's pretty close. It's pretty
It's a little
nasty
darker,
too.
yeah, but
That lime nasty too.
This one right here?
Yeah, illusion lime time.
yeah, let's do it illusion.
I like that.
So illusion line.
Illusion lime time.
Este güey.
Negro también
Negro.
para
Negro.
negro.